testing, 1 2 3, and we are live. What's up, guys? George the Cloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. I do have energy. I am happy and satisfied. I'm just talking a bit softer because I moved into this new place and I have to watch the sound because there's other people in this house. And I know that this has nothing to do with the video, but I'm giving you some context. Anyway, today we're checking out the much awaited and highly requested Ren, the Tale of Jenny and Screech official music video. Honestly, this is one of those titles that has stayed with me in my mind day and night because it's a very interesting title to start off. And the second thing is it keeps reminding me of my ex-girlfriend. Her name is Jennifer. So I just want to get this over with. I don't want to. Yeah, I just want to. Let's just enjoy the video, guys. So, without further ado, Ren himself. Let's do it. Let's dive right in. This is a longer video, so make sure you get some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go.
It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet, she was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance with the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. A poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it though? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete, she's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Dungeon Alchemist is an AI-powered map-making application that allows you to...
Guys, I'm so sorry about that. And let's go back. So, part 2.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Part 3.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets, our lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached, fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, It happened on these very streets, two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
All right, first things first, we like and we subscribe, of course. I have so many things to say about this one, but basically, Ren is special, as we all know. But this video really cemented his legacy in my head. I think this is the track that I needed to hear to put it all together, you know, to piece him a little bit more. And now I can understand better what he's about. I have so many thoughts. Yeah, hopefully you guys don't click off because it's important that you hear the commentary. I'm sure you've seen the video before, but my input here is the plus in the video. So so basically he reminds me of or not he reminds me of, but I remember some people telling me that his style, he describes it as barcore, and I can see it because I've heard medieval barcore before, and his style kind of reminds me of that. I feel like he's almost a time traveler. I would say ahead of his time, but this feels old. This feels ancient, like medieval. So I can picture somebody in that time period, like going up to the king and performing something like this. Especially the his mannerisms, his acting, his expressiveness, and the chords that he was playing specifically in this track. The chords seemed you know, for lack of a better term, like medieval to me. I'm not a I'm not a musician or an expert, but that's what it reminded me of, something that I would hear from that time period. And there's something special about him in the sense that um something inside him is very creative to the point of that we that most people, or maybe a lot of people, won't get or appreciate. It's like watching him throughout this whole thing. I thought about people in the past, characters similar in talent, and I thought about Charlie Chaplin, Robin Williams, Jim Carrey. People like that popped into my head, and it's great. I think he needs to be studied. Like, this needs to be shown in schools. You know how in English class, when you're in like middle school or high school, they show you every now and then, they show you like movies or videos, things like that from other people. If you're in America, or you know, whatever, this should be shown at the very least in like music class, because it's a masterpiece. It's so much, and it's so good. Like how in school you study you know, Shakespeare and Edgar Allan Poe, a bunch of people from history. Why not modern people that we can relate to and are still living, that we can maybe reach out to and try to see what the thought process is. Maybe we can even see it still if he has videos in like interviews and stuff like that, because we can't go back and, you know, try to contact somebody from 300 years ago. So he should be seen in the education system, I think. And it's so entertaining. It's like you can't look away or else you'll miss something. I love how he's so dynamic, versatile, and he changes up the tone in his voice. uh let's say like Eminem. You know how Eminem raps and then he does a little bit like, he has like characters in his voice, different personas that he can do. This is Ren, and I love it because it's so fun, and it's genius. It's so many things. Like I said, this needs to be studied because it's more than music. It's acting, it's poetry, it's performance art. It's like if you put art and music together, you have Ren. And I'm really glad I finally saw this. Um, I mentioned that the previous track I reacted of his was my favorite, which I already forgot the name. I'm sad to say, but I'm terrible with names, guys. But it was the last track I reacted. By the way, I have a Ren playlist if you want to check it out. So that one's still my favorite in terms of musicality, but this one is, I think, his best piece, if I may say so. And I know he has so many and they're so diverse, but as far, the ones that I've seen, this one stands out to me a lot. Starting with the name, and now I need to rewatch this because it's so good and entertaining. Yeah, guys, that's what I'll say. If you enjoyed the reaction, go ahead. Don't be afraid to give a like, subscribe, share, and join the channel. It really helps. And at the end, do a flip. Till the next.
Thanks for watching.